abusuafo yɛbɛma obi bia akɔ aba shonko so ɛde aba Ghana Politics Avenue so yɛbɛhyɛ obi bia sasa afei ɛno abɛdwumadi kɛsɛ wei so a like share subscribe to the channel ne sɛne bɛyɛ political trending news bia ɛkɔ ɛbɛbia no Ghana Politics Avenue so agye pene so de bɛbrɛ na bedwafo ɛne na tiefo ɛnɛ yɛkɔyɛ akosi sɛn sɛsi ayi no ɛyɛ Sammy Gyamfi ɛtete so Oppong kodwo Oppong Nkrumah ɛkeka no nsɛm ɔkeka no nsɛm de enim di wom eba gold board losses ne ade no so na Sammy Gyamfi aba bekasa ɔkyerem akyerem bim sɛn ɔkyerem akyerem kodwo Oppong Nkrumah sɛ onka na no ntum na onim adwuma a wɔyɛ obedi ade so kra yɛ ho de ɔyɛ skawia ene apo bonko na mo Ghana for na ono ene de Ghana ekɔ ba bi wakeka bi akyerɛ kodwo Oppong Nkrumah na kodwo Oppong Nkrumah so entime MB na no anka wed na sisia yi no ɔkyerem akyerem bi akyerɛ kodwo Oppong Nkrumah sɛ sisia no ono eba gold board nsensem no ho aba bi ɔde gold board ene nneoma eba Ghana gold sensem ho aba bi ɔde aduru no eni kwan sɛ Ghana for bia ɛbɔ ne so bo na ɔde Ghana aduru ba bi papa na eba dollar nsensem so waboa ama ɛho atima ba fam ebusuafo mama yenko tie nsɛm a ɔtoto ɛde ma kodwo Oppong Nkrumah mede obi bia ase
asoman yentimi nka sɛ ɔmo nkɔ tena nkyɛn ɛnkɔ pre party position typical example obi te sɛ lawyer Sammy Gyamfi adwuma ɔyɛ wɔ gold board ne initiative a ɔmo wɔ gold board no ɔman ne hia ne service kyɛn bibia sɛ party no so hia ne service a na say wo gina nkwantanan e wo so ogya wo man ne de no to no koye party de enti say wo se ewe de oya mo man no eso eboro so a na say je say yaka say lawyer Sammy Gyamfi say lawyer ne aye de ya man resign o because gold board no enye obi akeke e de betimi atena ho aye ade oye no ye ka so obi an qualify pa cho hwe no akwagima no ansi bone mo de mo nkyare ho lawyer Sammy Gyamfi ade a oye e wo gold board sisi ya no me ka so obi antimi nye but eniema wono ba ye branding awaye emra watena se because o ye lawyer wo makeka bom a wosu se betimi abo man no eni ade awaye to turn the PMMC around edin sunsan so papa ma
so you're going to have zombies who will be following one particular presidential candidate or the flag bearer and we are not obviously, if what I said earlier on is anything to go by, then you have to understand, say, both election, there wouldn't be unity. There wouldn't be unity because as long as the Tabaumia wins, it will make sure, say, one more must support the Kennedy near the in terms of elections.
Yeah.
Including MPs.
Okay.
Including orphan constituencies. So that is what is likely going to happen. But if Sankomufafia say at the choir, you see, who do a MP shipper, Moja and Wato, because they are supposed to do for some years, or you will do the orphan constituency, and then you leave those who are running the affairs in terms of MP shipper to be there till probably a year or some months to the elections. Then you can do the maybe MPs in Ewo. So anyway, with the view say, attempted Ayado Suntino, Sana Tedia, presidential prime minister, and then the rest will follow. So whichever we look at it, it has its own pros and cons. Now the advantage more say, when you had the idea presidential candidate, Etimi has settled in as opposition leader. Now, our prosecution agenda look for resources to, towards the 2020 elections. Then, of course, other disadvantage, these 4 other presidential candidates on Belus, they may not be interested in who wins national, regional, and so on.
Okay.
Because the euphoria is surrounding the build-up, euphoria any hobby. The build-up on what happens is that this presidential candidate will be interested in who is elected at the polling station. So they will sponsor, they will finance some. They will be interested in constituency, they will finance.
Okay.
They will be interested in regional, they will finance people that they know will vote for them. Or they may get other people as well on board.
Okay.
and then they will finance at the national as well. So, but this time around, you hear the sana. I don't try to put it here in the body that they are. So the euphoria surrounding elections from the grassroots to the top, will no longer be there. It's like people will not be so much interested because it's will be after that. Into the body in there, they're near there, yes, sir. So based upon this, my analysis, no, if they are not careful, post-election, I shall not and Kabomuno, a bad thing. So when you see them say, "Oh, we are now united," no, look, it could just be a mere facade. Yes, unity in there. We will have to pray that it happens, so that they will be able to give constructive, opposition to the party in government. That is the NDC. Because any democracy, we need a strong opposition to ensure that they put the government in check. That is something that is important.
All right, Doc, and Honorable Kennedy Japan addressed delegates on Beto about Ochina. This is, let's say, 48 hours to the elections, and now allegation a woman NSM what send conform person to about Emma Womono or no Kennedy no yebe you mudi e free album no to be colony si wudi ni registered mu. Now say ebeba be see dia wo kan so no say when we near me say me medi wachi dia wo ye bia me fa ho that part no ebe break away from the party.
I know my warning say if they are not careful and they don't let the game be fairly transparently done, there could be another splinter group that will come out of the party, and that will still weaken the opposition base.
Okay.
Either there will be a new party, or they will go and join the UP Plus.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. They will go and join the UP Plus. You see, there are people who still see Dr. Baumia as an alien within the party. And these are the dying-the-wool, MPP guys. I the MPP they chop Nkrumah. That is how they see Dr. Baumia. And Dr. Baumia said no, he had cause to address that particular issue. And because some of these guys, one professor in UCC, don't even think come or MPP. No, say Baumia. No, Baumia just 2023, 2024. No one afa. And they are catch up so cock and afa. Adentia Baumia Mufi say Oya greedy. Why? Because they brought him for vice presidential way. They didn't bring him for presidential. Into the vice presidential way in Konko. No before Friday and take over. But that has not been the case. Into Ebimuso. The sense of opposition against it about me,
Okay.
So,
okay. Okay.
But it's also a problem for the party. I think at the end of 2024 elections on TV3, I said something, going forward, the main problem of the MPP, that this is 7th January 2025, the main problem of the NPP will be Dr. Baumia. Almost 1.7 million votes. The party will be struggling. They will be in a dilemma. Young son call. And I say, that is their main problem. Now, man engine chain so by now. See, I did not consult.
Okay.
Say, young fan kwa. The Northern Caucus will have a problem with the MPP. The Northern Caucus will have a problem with the MPP. And that will have given some reinforcement about the things NDC and President Mahama said some years back. That, Dr. Baumia, the Omu Yusuno, Mejanesi baby. So it's like the MPP didn't want that thing to happen. And they said, these are some of the problems. But not just because he's popular or a household name. If the view say MDC among no more omo de na be ye worse a chain abra omo de amayosem no e be free MPP
ensem no
Openi Akufo-Addo nsem and Dr. Bawumia said that is in Nasoba no. The other one Krampono, which is the internal bickering within NDC, right? That could also create problem. So there wouldn't be that kind of united force for the NDC to go and face. So if you look at it, Dr. Bawumia is well marketed. He has experience and so on and so forth. So they are considering that. But the only way I would so ever try and the man say, if you have one point and this year, and my economy entity pansam, set it pansam change there, almost free MPP. Then obviously, Dr. Bawumia will have, Ghanaians will have a strong reason to bring back Dr. Bawumia. But if this is not there, then it doesn't matter. If you get Dr. Bawumia, he won't win. Okokofa opening Canada. I don't know how a problem, Kaka. The dilemma of the delegate said, yes, this man is very popular with the party, within the party and the grassroots. But Omo didn't say, Ayabiano, Papa, obetimi attractive voting voters. And now say, obetimi that nationwide acceptability. That is also their problem. Because I'm telling you, when it comes to campaign messaging, Mr. Kennedy has done creditably well than Dr. Bawumia's camp. He's had a superior message in 2023. He's equally had a superior message in 2025. What kind of experience? Jobs. And what the experience within the private sector anyway. Secondly, he doesn't have that baggage like Dr. Bawumia.
Okay.
Dr. Bawumia will have to defend the record of President Akufo-Addo and himself. And that record, if that record is not good, then send it Bawumia again.
Yeah.
It's much ado about nothing. So, and I also see Mr. Kennedy as unconventional politician. Some trouble man over this.
Okay.
Because he knows how to whip the sentiment, the emotional way of the people. He knows how to do that because he's a grassroots politician.
Yeah.
And that is the difference between and Dr. Bawumia. And I pay the age.
And also now say, and Kofu who say, "Ebeya den say, because I look as if the national executives no part of them you money supported Bawumia."
Obviously, and that is very unhealthy. Especially when Mumuya abetes.
Yeah.
What I say, Mumuya refuse. So, anytime you take off your hand for everybody to see, all because of political opportunities.
Yeah. Now, answer na memo akoto awadwuma so anope yenra and this is so your press conference say omo be internal elections almost started from branch now for mo dia be wie national sana e bia next year we ma consider for flag bearer no but open say we national executive now we appointment and also your government appointee also resigning for 6 months Monfred dog mami biem Monfred Dr. Mamina ye this part na fe yemfa NC Fati Ahmed me hu pa wo Facebook so anope na won komo na wudi no menso madibi why won komo na wudi no menso madibi nti wudi nya abotre nyame ya adoma ye be ye hu adwuma na o bande no ho ato no why se kra se MT o kwa be fa so obeti o dale *141# ye wo bundle package abetimi ato me wi am send o bundle no credit no so Fati Ahmed bundle kakra wato a wo de hwe me wo bo me kwa adu say me fa ade no koto me am send o bundle why Fati Ahmed ba send o bundle na me ho ato me na wo tete me kura adodo nti support Richard and then me so sister ya what happened to the YouTube live me so mo check YouTube no ma me why na complain na eba for YouTube no ho no ya doso Richard apeka anope me da se ya chia ya je wo so wo ho nana ya CNPP don't love Ghana, they only love their party. Okay, that's what I drink straight. And after Noble Charles say this is a big opportunity for the CPP to come back. The NPP is dead and gone. Now CPP omotibi omuwomi ene nyame ne omoboafo omu hia strong appetite betimi a resurrect wo mo. Enti yabahwa yamhwa se ne akogan betimi atoa enkomo no so dog ahoma na enhyeda enconnect emaye etomu so a ye no ne bewie saa part ne age na adwenkyere 6 months resignation now what they are pre appointment me pacho enra sa press conference no so ekọ so kwame ayere a video na ready a ye fanto so na fe ye try ko Ghana ye nto aso.
Now, National Executive Committee approved eligibility provisions. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, pursuant to Article 54 of the party's constitution, the National Executive Committee has approved the following general provisions under Section H of the guidelines for the elections. 1. Any person seeking to contest for a party position who currently holds an office to which he or she was appointed by the president or government must resign from that office at least 6 clear months before filing nomination forms. I take that again. Any person seeking to contest for a party position who currently holds an office to which he or she was appointed by the president or government must resign from that office at least 6 clear months before filing nomination forms. 2. Chairpersons or members of boards or persons is in an analogous position are exempt from this restriction. Why? Because they are not full-time employees. So those who are full-time employees are affected, and the following are those who are affected. The affected officers under paragraph 1 include, they are not limited to: A. Ministers and deputy ministers; B. Chief executive officers, managing directors, their deputies or analogous officers; C. Metropolitan, municipal and district chief executives. So those are the 3 main categories that we mentioned. I take them again. The affected officers under paragraph 1 include, they are not limited to: A. Ministers and deputy ministers; B. Chief executive officers, managing directors, their deputies or analogous officers; C. Metropolitan, municipal and district chief executives. Now, the official guidelines for the elections will from today be made public, so all of you will be able to have access to it. Now, for the avoidance of doubt and for absolute clarity, those intending to contest at the constituency level who fall in the category I just mentioned, the 3 categories I mentioned, those intending to contest at the constituency level shall resign by April 2026. Those intending to contest at the regional level shall resign by May 2026. And those intending to contest at the national level shall resign by June 2026. These provisions are firm, constitutional, and we enforce without exception. So please don't even bother to come and see whether you can plead to be exempted. There's no plea in this matter.
All right, so that's the General Secretary of the NDC, Yə huť Kwete. Or say you no one me pacho na onya special bi ase ye be yu nkwa wa firi mu na wa appointment here. Wa be on resign na fe. But let's look at this issue critically. I just say bia omo kita appointment CCA. Omeka say omu nko biemu dia minimara. I don't know what the party considered asana omo by wakotu emra article omo constitution mu a omo ejina so ede etu saa anamo no. But we have so many people omo ya front lines omo party ni mu a ebi mu appointment when they come to a position, I will make it as
Oppong should be your jibber, a shade with bedroom paper. So it'll be as Hanum Ghana Politics Avenue. So send in when you are shade with you, share, subscribe to the channel, send a political trending news. We are Echo Ebebiano, Ghana Politics Avenue. So as you can see, the bread near the latest a news so assume we shall for her and a Ghana Politics Avenue of Member Family. It will be a say, nothing so, my son, my cram. So once and can be a fashion comment section, or say, baby, minimum, Eddie won't get on the cram.